Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Embroidery Hub. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different because I'm bringing in Carlo to talk about the TC series and the MT series embroidery machine. Now for those of you who follow us on Embroidery Hub, you probably know that these are the two machines that we constantly use on Embroidery Hub. And we also have been getting a lot of questions, people calling us, emailing us, asking what exactly are the differences between these two machines. So that's what Carlo is going to explain to you today. So let's formally welcome Carlo.
That was a great intro, guys. Alright, now I'm going to be talking about the similarities between the TC and the MT machine, okay? First off, let's start off with the fact that both machines come with 15 needles, alright? Another thing you want to keep in mind is they both have a 7-inch touchscreen right here, and that they both come with the 6 different hoops. Now with the TC though, keep in mind that you only get one of the 22x14, and the MT has 2 of the 22x14. Now when I say these two machines, these are both commercial grade machines. What does that mean? They mean that they go 3 shifts, 24/7. Now, not to say that it's not just for the experienced embroiderers, okay? It's definitely capable of going for people that, you know, at home doing embroidery or just starting off their business, especially the fact that you have the 15 needles. And that really helps out when you're going ahead and doing those intricate designs and you're changing quite often, and it just makes it a lot smoother, the process. Also similarities with both machines is that, you know, you can do flats and caps, for example, beanies, jeans, hats, shirts, and more. Now, when it comes to big bulky items, as you can see here, the MT has a large clearance area, okay? What's really cool about this is that when you have a bulky item like this bag right here, it's very easy to put in here, okay? But if you go ahead and put it into the TC, it's not that you can't do it, it's just easier to do in the MT, okay? That's one of the biggest differences you can consider when it comes to the TC and the MT. But also you want to mention that there's an optional accessory table that's only compatible with the TC. It actually goes 48x14, okay? And it's very cool to put on with tablecloths, curtains, very pretty intricate designs. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the actual construction of the MT. As you can see here, it's a lot sturdy. It's a lot bigger, 320 pounds actually. Now, I'm a big guy, but that's a pretty big machine for me to carry. So we're gonna need like at least 2 or 3 more people to go ahead and carry this. Not that it's not portable, but it's a little bit heavier. Compared to the TC, you see right here, this is 190 pounds, okay? Very much easier to take out to, let's say, shows or put it at the mall. It's more portable in the sense that you can move it around elsewhere. Now, another difference when it comes to the MT and the TC is that in the MT, it actually has a much slimmer sewing arm compared to the TC, as you can see here. Now, when that comes to play is when you're embroidering these type of items that, you know, it takes small spaces. For example, you know, right here, now not to mention I don't have a hoop on, but as you can see, it has a lot of space where you can go and put the hoop, compared to if I were to put this item right here, you know, you have the hoop, this is already tight enough, okay? Again, it's not that you can't do it, but it's just much more simpler to do in the MT when it comes to these type of slimmer items.
Alright, so I just want to thank Carlo. Thank you so much for joining us and clearing up any questions that people had between the MT and the TC. Now, I also wanted to mention that, you know, this is really good also if you are a crafter or embroiderer, have a sewing machine. You know, don't be intimidated by these commercial machines. They're actually very easy to use, and it's a great way to combine your hobby and your business into one. Alright, so if you guys like what you saw and you want to see more of Carlo, you can go ahead and look at our other videos that we also have on YouTube, where Carlo talks about the differences between our flagship model and other machines in the industry. I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button below and to subscribe to our channel. I also want to invite you to our Facebook group, Embroidery and Custom Apparel Mastery, where you can share knowledge and ask questions. Of course, you will find all the links to the group in the description below, and you'll also find the video links that I mentioned. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you back here next time.